To another class on public speaking and leadership. So for today, we're going to have our lesson, our beginning lesson, which is on communication. Because before you are able to communicate in front of an audience, first you have to know and understand the communication process, how the process goes. I have here 3 columns on the board. Could you read?
K,
Next.
W, L.
I'm sure you're familiar with this. KWL. Are you familiar? More or less, yeah, okay. So what does K mean? K stands for? All right, what are the things that you know? Okay, how about the W? Okay, the things that you want to know or want to learn. And then the L? All right, what you have learned. So first, let me ask you, what are the things that you basically know? Before I ask you, you have to discuss it with your group, and then one member of the group would have to give me an answer after that. Okay. Now, what do you understand about the communication process? Communication itself. What are the things that you know about it? Why is it important? Why do you have to know how to communicate? You're given 30 seconds to talk with the members of your group. Go. Basically, 7 seconds to talk. How about you?
Communication is all about the transfer of information from the sender to the receiver.
Okay, very good. Okay, stop. Okay, could we have that group? What do you know about communication or the communication process?
Communication is all about transferring information from a sender to the receiver.
All right, thank you. So it's transferring info from sender to receiver. Very good. Okay, could we have the other one?
Communication is the natural way to build social relationships.
Very good. Natural way to build social relationships. Very good. Okay, next. Your group, please.
Communication is a two-way process.
Okay, very good. It's a two-way process. Great. Next.
Communication makes us superior over other people.
Exactly. Communication makes us superior. Do you agree?
Yeah.
All right. Now, in 30 seconds, what are the things that you want to learn more about the communication process? What are the things that you want to know more about it? Go, 30 seconds. Okay, stop. Let me ask you. We begin from this group. What do you want to know more about communication?
The different ways on how to
All right. Very good. Different ways to communicate. Thank you. Could we have the next group?
proper use of gestures and communication.
Okay. Proper gestures. Great. Next. What do you want to learn? What do you want to know?
More on the different types as to how we not exactly. Okay. The different types of communication.
Different types.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Communicating to everyone without hesitation.
Okay, very great. How to communicate without hesitation. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out if you will be getting the answers to all of this. Okay, let me give you a very brief discussion. The very first question is, why is it very important? Probably the others who are facing there, you could turn your chairs here so that it will not be very difficult for you. Let me go as fast as I can. Okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, so why do we have, so that's one thing. Why do we have to communicate? So why? So basically we need to communicate because we want to become somebody. We want to succeed in life. That's right. Because if we don't communicate, what happens? Okay, next. Success is equal to speaking to win the world. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, where is that part there in the W? We do not have it there yet, but you need to have that particular goal of winning the world. Being able to communicate effectively is the most important of all life skills. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. We are in a game, and it's never easy because a lot of people want to become the excellent speakers that they can be, whether speaking in front of a crowd or whether speaking to another person. Whatever field you would want to, you need to be an effective communicator. Okay, so here, you're right of what you know. Communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place to another, whether this be vocally, written, visually, non-verbally, through gestures and pitch. So I think I am answering. So what are the different ways to communicate? So it could either be vocally, you talk. I'm trying to answer you, Ian. Whether it is written, when you send an email, or when you write a note, or when you send a text message. Visually, when you see logos, okay? And then non-verbally, using the different body language. So I think it was asked there, proper gestures. What would be the proper movement? Not only the proper movement, but the non-verbal cues. Facial expressions. Proper facial expressions. Proper movement of the hands. Proper movement of the eyes. Proper movement when you are here. So it's a wide variety of things, okay? Now, developing your communication skills can help all aspects of your life, from professional life to social gatherings and everything in between. The ability to communicate information accurately, clearly, and as intended is a vital life skill and something that should not be overlooked. And it's never too late to work on your communication skills, and by so doing, improve the quality of your life. Remember, communication skills rank first in a job. Candidates must have skill. What career does not need an enhanced communication skills? An excellent communication skills gives anyone, an automatic power. I keep on saying that to you. So what should you do? How would you be able to improve your communication skills? Number one, of course, what you're doing right now. You are inside a classroom, continuously learning. But this is not enough. What do you need? You have your teachers, you have your trainers, but we are not your fairy godmothers. We can never give you automatic magic. So what should you do? It's a two-way thing. What is that two-way? Number one, you have to read a lot to widen your vocabs. Read, read, and read. According to my professor before, read, 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 and die reading. Next, watch English movies so that you would know the proper pronunciation of words, so that you know how to properly enunciate and express yourselves. You have to talk to people, not your boyfriend or not your girlfriend, but to someone who speaks English effectively. And you have to learn how to talk to yourself in front of the mirror so that you could assess yourself soon. So it is really very important. So for public speaking, whenever you're given the opportunity to be part of a public speaking activity, so you have to, number one, tell a story because stories are powerful. Second, you have to tailor your message to your audience. And what are you supposed to do? Practice.
Practice, practice.
What else? What are you supposed to do? Could somebody please read this? GN, please. The third one.
Video record your presentation and ask someone to read it.
Yeah, sometimes you'll be ashamed to do that, but that would be very effective. Okay, next, Marshall, please read the last one.
Practice, practice, practice.
So that's it. That's what you're supposed to do. So I hope with all of this, let's find out. What have you learned? Go back to your groups again. Sit together, face each other. Okay, in 30 seconds, what are the things that you've learned from the very brief discussion? You've learned something new? Okay, very good. You've learned something new? You've learned something? Great. Alright, so one representative from every group. I want a new face. What have you learned? Could we begin from that group?
Okay, so we've learned that communication is a must to us millennials because it will help us to survive and adapt in our modern lives.
Alright, very good. It's a must. Okay, next. Could we have your group?
We need to read books and talk to people so that we can speak clearly and effectively during the day.
Very good. And talk to people. Okay, next.
Don't be afraid to communicate because it's a natural way of learning.
Very good. Don't be afraid. And last but not the least,
There are a lot of areas we can immerse ourselves into our communication skills.
alright, there are so many ways. Okay, so would you say that you would be inspired starting today to learn and help yourself communicate effectively?
Yes.
Of course, using English, not using our language. Okay, so again, everyone, good morning and bye-bye. See you next meeting.
Bye.